Let's move into the agri sector because COCOBOD has expressed its readiness to roll out the much talked about pension scheme for farmers next month. According to the country's cocoa regulator, the necessary documentations have been completed pending its launch, that is November this year. Dr. Imalopoku is the Deputy Chief Executive of COCOBOD.
We can look at the measures we've taken one by one. Okay, if we have to talk about pensions, the cocoa farmers' pension now, the pension is something that every worker wants to enjoy when you no longer have the strength and the energy to work. So to the farmers, they are very happy, and I know that the president will launch it very soon. The only thing
this is going to take off very soon.
Yes, this year, okay. Maybe this November. I mean, the launch will come. You know, the only thing that we had not concluded yet was to select the farmer reps who were to represent the group on the governing board, which we have done last Friday. So that is the only thing which was outstanding, and so we are writing to the National Pensions Regulatory Authority to then register the farmers. Then they will have a complete board set, and then that paves the way for the formal launch of the pension scheme.
How is it going to be? Is it going to be worked out as the 30 operational scheme, or how is it going? Or is it going to be a special one in the public sector? Let's talk about Cap 30 and all that. How is this one going to be worked out for these farmers, sir?
This one is simple. It's a contributory scheme, and the farmers will be required to contribute 5% of their sales. Okay, you can decide, you can choose to contribute more than 5%, but the minimum is 5% of your sales. And then COCOBOD will add not more than 1% of the total value to the scheme. And then we say that after 3 years, if you are a contributor and you want to take a loan, yes, you can take a loan. But then after 5 years of contribution, you qualify as a pensioner, who then your total contribution, and you can take your total contribution and the interest thereon. And the other thing is that it is not going to be something flat for everybody. It depends. Whatever you can take out of it depends on your individual contribution to the scheme. So a farmer who produces, let's say, 2,000 bags in a year, they obviously earn more, because 2,000 bags in a year, the value of that, 5% of that going into the scheme plus 1% from COCOBOD, making 6%, will earn something higher than the one who contributed just about 10 bags of cocoa in the whole year.
There are other programs as well that you've actually rolled in, and that's why I'm asking that the premium as well and all those things.
Yes. We have rolled in the what we call the cocoa pollination, which was the first program we started. We have also introduced irrigation, and then the rehabilitation. Rehabilitation, comes in two forms. We have rehabilitation of disease farms, that is the swollen shoot virus disease farms, and the rehabilitation of overaged farms. For these programs, we started though before we brought on board the support from the AFDB, that the AFDB facilitated the 600 million syndicated loan that we got from AFDB to support it. In 2017, we began with a pollination program. So that actually moved yield from an acre of cocoa farm from 3 to 4 bags, maximum 4 bags that they were doing. Some farmers, the highest farmer I saw made 36 bags from 1 acre of cocoa farm. And so that year we had an average of 12 bags